Hi, I am Deborah R. Richardson of Deborah R. Richardson LLC, and I work with you to help you clean up your vendor data, clean up your vendor processes so that you pay the right vendor. Now, this week's Vendor Master File tip of the week is what are Nacha compliance fines and why it matters now. So, first off, for those of you that are not familiar, let's talk about what is NACHA or who is NACHA. And NACHA is really the organization, nonprofit that governs the ACH network. The network where all of our payroll payments come from, where it's the network where our vendor payments are transacted through. And so NACHA governs this network, and that includes creating operating rules that not only financial institutions have to abide by, but also that corporations or companies, organizations like yours have to abide by as well. And so, if you don't abide by those rules, and there are lots of rules out there, but if you do not abide by the rules, then you could be in violation of those NACHA rules, and your company, organization, right, can be reported. And so, what happens when your organization is reported? I mean, how bad can NACHA rules violations, how bad can those fines be? Well, it can be anywhere, and this personally or professionally, I should say, happened in my case. They could be as low as $0 when you are a first time offender, and the violation is remedied within the required time period. Or it could be the other extreme where it can be uh, as high as $500,000 per month. And think about it, how the IRS puts it, like for intentional disregard. And so you definitely want to make sure that you are always in compliance with NACHA rules, and that no financial institution or other player in the network has a reason to report a violation. So, why is this coming up now? Well, because there are two rules that are new, that are coming March 20th. Now, one of the rules, you could extend required compliance to June 19th, but that depends on your organization. And so, what's coming up next is a podcast that's on this YouTube channel, on my YouTube channel. And so, it's going to come up right after this video. If you want those two new rules that are upcoming explained. Now, if you want let's say, three ways to meet Notch's ACH fraud monitoring rule, that's one of them. That's really the biggest one, too. Before the deadline, then I have a free webinar coming up with a vendor info. And again, there'll be three ways that you can meet Notch's ACH fraud monitoring rule. You can be in compliance. You can pick which three you want to, which of the three you like to use. And by the way, I'm always talking about manual processes. So one of them is definitely a fully manual process that you can implement same day if needed. Because again, you want to make sure you are in compliance. Now, I will put a link in the description if you want to register for that, or you can use the QR code on the screen to register. All right, so that's it for today. If you like more information on how to improve your vendor process, how to avoid compliance fines, please go to my website at deborarrichardson.com for free tools and resources to avoid fraud, regulatory fines, and bad vendor data. Now, if you would like over, I think it's 173 hours now of vendor process training on the Vendor Process Training Center, go to training.deborarrichardson.com so you can see all of the free and paid training resources that are available. So good luck, and be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell to be notified next Tuesday for the next Vendor Master File tip of the week.